how'd you guys bounce back?
You know, we missed some shots that we normally make. Some that were halfway down, and sometimes that's the way it goes. But we didn't get stops to help that out, and you know, they were really killing us in transition. Which, I mean, if we're not getting offensive rebound, then we probably should get back to transition. But you know, we did a poor job of that. Our defense got a lot better throughout the game, I thought, but that obviously set the tone.
I think starting 1-14, was that just sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't to start the game, or something about their defense? Like, what did you see there?
I mean, we got pretty much all the shots we've been hitting at a very high clip lately, and most of them touched the bottom of the net before they decided that in their day, I guess. That's how it goes.
You guys did pull it to within 4 in the second half. What kind of prevented you guys from getting over the hump, that final hump there?
You know, we got some really good looks right at the front of the rim, and they just didn't fall. And you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes. You know, I'm proud of us for getting back in it. It's not easy when you get down like that, but you got to start better. You got to start better.
You guys went out on a, I want to say, 19-7-ish run when Brock Payton came in the game. Can you just kind of talk about the impact that he's had when he's come off the bench? Because there's been a couple games where he comes in, provides the immediate spin.
Yeah, you know, he came in with a bunch of energy, and you know, that's something that was kind of lacking from our first group, myself included, which, you know, it shouldn't be that way, but I'm really proud of him. He came in, you know, made some big plays, made some effort plays, and I think kind of got the whole team going and kind of started the run.
You guys have been resilient this season. Just what do you feel like the key is to doing that when it comes to the Big Ten tournament?
You know, just kind of doing what we've been doing, you know, sticking with it, staying positive, staying ready to go, and we have some great opportunities coming up next week, and you know, you can't ever get too high or too low, and you know, I think we've done a good job of that to this point. So it seems like every time that we've been out of it, we get right back in it. So we'll find a way.
Your goal has, and you've been pretty vocal about this, make the NCAA tournament. That's your sole focus. What do you think you have to do the coming week to make that reality?
You know, I think we just got to play with as much effort as we can, and let the chips fall where they may. You know, we don't have a ton of control over that. Really, just like we don't have really, you know, control of shots going in. You just got to take good shots, shoot it confidently, and you know, I think if we bring a different level of energy and, you know, swagger and just confidence to Minneapolis, I think, you know, we got a good chance. And we're going to go up against some really good teams, but I mean, we've won it before, and it's a really exciting opportunity. You know, tournament time is when, you know, you want your leadership and your stars to kind of rise up. And you know, I'm proud of everybody, the way that we've fought back and even put ourselves in this position, you know, when everyone had written us off. So you know, we're not done yet, and you know, I think we're excited to get back to it.
What was it that enabled you as a team to move forward at different times? Like December, you had 3 tough losses in a row, and yet you started climbing back, and then a couple of other experiences through the course of the season, and then the last few weeks, you really took that step forward. What was it collectively about your group that put you in that position?
You know, I think it's just the people that we have in our room. You know, a ton of teams that go through that, you know, they kind of fizzle out. You never hear from them again, and they don't, you know, storm back the way we did. And when you have guys that want to be here and, you know, want to play as hard as they can and put their body on the line and do it for each other, I think that's where, you know, you kind of see teams climb back out of that hole. And you know, I'm proud of our guys. You know, we never separated. We always stayed together and always did it for each other. And I think everyone kind of knew, you know, no matter how far down we got, whether that was after the Michigan game or the Maryland game or the other Maryland game, we've never you know, lost control with the locker room of our confidence, and you know, that's going to be key moving forward. You know, this is kind of another roadblock, but we found our way over every single one this you know, so far. So we'll find another way.
Yeah, you know, in the previous couple of years, there was always somebody who was kind of the forefront going into that season. Now, this seems to be more of an organic, how things have kind of worked through the course of your team. How did you guys how did you become kind of the core leader of this team, just based on not only how you played, but also your teammates responding?
You know, I think it's kind of always who I've been, and I've learned from a lot of great leaders since I've been here. I've learned from Connor, and Keegan and Chris were a little different, but they were still great leaders. And you know, so many guys like Jabo. You just kind of watch those guys and sit back, and you know, I would ask a lot of questions. I would kind of try to prepare myself for what this next year. So, you know, I'm really proud of myself. There was times that personally I could have, you know, dug into a hole and never climbed out of it, but there's been so many times that I've been resilient. And, you know, I think when you can show that, you know, you personally can be resilient in tough times, it's easy for the young guys, you know, like my brother and Owen and Brock and Logie and some of the other guys to see that, you know, if he can do it, why can't we? And that's kind of what everybody's done this year. And, you know, right now maybe we're not in the spot that we want to be, but it's a heck of a lot better than it could have been. And obviously there was a lot of chances we missed along the way as well, but you know, going into the last week, we've still got a big time opportunity, and you know, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of everyone for sticking with us through that. And, you know, we'll be ready to go on Thursday, no doubt in my mind.
You talked about missed opportunities throughout the season, but you guys have also had some signature wins as of late, especially. How would you just describe how the whole regular season has been for you guys? If you could just sum it up in a couple sentences.
I would say we've had our backs against the wall pretty much since early December, and we've never quit, we've never given up, and that's why we're in the position we are. And with a week left, I don't see why we would change that now.
You were part of a team 2022 that won the Big Ten tournament title. What can you take from that and try to translate it to this season?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is you gotta have a lot of guys going. That week we got contributions from 11, 12 different people, and that's what it's going to take. We're going to need everybody ready to go. And the good thing is that we have a lot of experience. Our freshmen getting experience this year in games, and I have no doubt that they'll be ready. And we just got to stick together like we have. And I think guys are ready for their opportunities, and they'll be able to step up in these big moments.
The last time you guys saw,
Last question.
They had a different coach, and they were kind of on a landslide or kind of down. Now they're really one of the hotter teams in the nation. How are you looking at that matchup coming up in Minnesota?
Who?
Ohio State.
Is that how we play?
Yeah.
Obviously they're playing really good basketball, so we haven't looked into them yet, but just watching them on TV, they're playing with a whole new energy, and I'm really playing for their coach. And I couldn't tell you a ton different right now, but I'm sure we'll figure that out in the next couple of days.
All right, thanks, Pete.